Oh my God. Did that even touch his hand? Hey guys, welcome to the Ramel HD channel. Welcome back to a brand new Manchester United career mode. Like I said yesterday, unfortunately, the last one, I lost the files. So we're going to have to create a brand new one. But we're upbeat. We're going to move on. It's a brand new one. That means we'll be able to start from the ground up, do things differently, and also make different decisions. Also, you guys can be involved as well. It's going to be more interactive. Because before, when I started, I only had like 9 subscribers. No one was really commenting or suggesting anything. But now we have other people involved. You guys can get your suggestions in and have your voices heard. Also, I'd like to thank you guys for everyone who also joined late in the last career mode. Everyone that's been there from the beginning, I'd like to thank you again for showing so much support. So we're getting down to business already, setting up some development plans. For example, Paul Pogba, I'm going to make him a playmaker. Same with Van der Beek, he's going to come out as a playmaker instead of a box-to-box like I did last time. Also, Dean Henderson's going to be loaned out. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to have 2 first-team goalkeepers. I'm going to back De Gea until he messes up. I'll back Dean Henderson after that until he messes up. And then I'll go in for a new keeper if they both aren't up to par. Also, the loans. Diallo needs to be loaned out massively. His development needs to continue. Also, I'm going to keep Greenwood as a right winger for the first season. Bailey, I'm going to make him a stopper. And Luke Shaw, he's going to have to battle with Telles for that left back role. So let's look at some objectives. 258 million profit margin. 2 young centre backs into the youth academy. Sign 2 young players separately. Get 5 wins in a row away from home, reach the Champions League final, also win the FA Cup, win the Premier League within 2 years. So the youth academy is filled up with youngsters already. They're not really up to scratch of the Man United standard. We have a few players that can be developed, like for example, Stepan Vukoja. He started off as a centre mid. I turned him into a left winger over time, and now his overall is now 62 and he's 16. So yeah, he's got a lot of the development that can happen within this 1 year. He could be pushing for the first team after 2 seasons, possibly. So guys, what I like to do when I start a brand new career mode is sack everybody, every scout, and hire my own ones and hire my up to my standard. So we have Marcel Barros, he's a 4-star judgment scout, and Mason Saunders, who's also a 4-star judgment scout. So that's for the global network scouting. So we have to sort this out from early on. Club captain. Right now it's Ronaldo. I'm thinking in the back of my head Pogba. I'm probably going to go with Pogba to have a different feel to it. But it's going to be you lot's choices. So you guys choose who the club captain is. But for now, Pogba will have it, and I'll move forward until you guys decide. Shola he has a loan offer, so I'm definitely loaning him out for him to develop. He's 17, his overall 63. Espanyol has come forward for Dean Henderson. That's going to be another short-term loan. So now here it is, the first press conference before the Premier League match against Leeds. Yeah, basically, I just need my players to be focused. I'm going to reassure everyone that our plan is to qualify for Champions League. If we do win the league, wonderful. But if we don't, I mean, we are playing on Ultimate, and I do want this to be a challenging career mode. And yeah, all I'm looking for is for my team to follow instructions, play expansive football, move the ball forward, and defend properly. That's all I need. So first set of targets. These are guys that I've identified as possible players that can fit into my system. Mateus Bardera, he's not a real player. I've used him in recent FIFAs, and he's 21, Brazilian. He's got a lot of attributes that I can work on. So he's one guy. Also Alessandro Bastoni, a really solid centre back. Just get your suggestions down in the comment section, and I'll scout them and I'll weigh up some options. So this is the first lineup that I'm going to be starting with. Our formations are 4-3-3 holding, but obviously it's going to have my own little twist to it. So I got Rashford, Ronaldo and Sancho up top. The midfield is Pogba, McTominay and Fernandes. Defense is Shaw, Varane, Bailey. and Wan-Bissaka, and obviously in goal is David De Gea. So that's the main lineup that I'm trusting to go forward in the Premier League. So here we go. We got this game kicked off. Manchester United versus Leeds. A brand new career mode series. We're playing on Ultimate, which is the highest difficulty. We're going to see how we get off on Ultimate. If it doesn't work out, then yeah, I'll lower it back down to Legendary, because Legendary still was giving me a bit of a challenge. But I thought I did do the quadruple in the first season in the last series. Varane cleans up. Ball played forward, here's Rashford. See a ball, play it forward into Sancho. Run onto it. Cut it back. Ronaldo makes it 1-0. Manchester United lead. Perfect counter attack. So we're off the mark in this save. Jadon Sancho with the first assist and Ronaldo with the first goal. Who said Ultimate was hard?
Certainly enough to beat the keeper. He got a bit lucky there.
Calvin Phillips plays the ball forward. Fina mistimes a bounce, misjudges it. He still maintains possession. Stuart Dallas. No. This is not the way to defend. Patrick Bamford has just smashed them back into the game as an equaliser. The ball's played into the box and everyone just stood still. They were standing idle.
Just look at this again. The combination play.
Who played? Yeah, it was Stuart Dallas. Luke Shaw wasn't even in his natural position. He was in the position where Bailly was supposed to be. Bailly was just standing right behind him. Varane was kind of where he was supposed to be, but he was covering Shaw a bit. So we got the second half underway. It's not a perfect start, but it's not bad. It could be worse. But to be fair, because of all the training that I've done with some of these players, the sharpness amongst the squad is really good. I skipped pre-season and just did the training sessions and included the fringe players as well. There's going to be a lot of squad rotating in this save. I'm going to again use players that I don't really use. Try different combinations, different formations. Ball played in behind. Here's Fernandez into Ronaldo. Ronaldo smashes us back into the lead. It's 2-1. So that's our second goal in our first match of the season. There's a Wan-Bissaka, nice interception by Bailly. So far, Bailly and Varane, they look pretty nice together. They both complement each other. Bailly's got the recovery pace. Varane's not that slow for a defender of his stature, but yeah, he's just not as quick as an agile centre back like Bailly. Get the danger cleared. Come on, do better. I'll take the free kick. Ref.
It's going to be United's free kick. Wan-Bissaka.
So yeah. But yeah, that's the effect my tactics have. I've noticed once you pay more attention to detail, the players start playing and making runs that you like. And that's a goal. Jadon Sancho with the cross, his second assist, and our new captain Paul Pogba heads us into a further lead. We're 2-0, we're 2 goals ahead, not 2-0 up. We're 3-1 up. So far, they haven't really challenged me too tough. They haven't got too many players running in behind.
Wan-Bissaka.
I was expecting them to press a lot more,
There it is. United have had most of the ball. Yes, they're
but they
playing,
have
we're
brought
going
back
forward. It's been their
the
ability
possession
to
stats.
regain the ball
First
that's
half,
made them
it was
so hard to play against
64
here, and
to,
it makes them such a good team.
I
It's been a
think,
brilliant performance
36.
so far.
Well, they're quite content to knock it around inside.
There's Bruno on the right hand side. I'm going to play up the field into Sancho. I have an option.
Rashford in the middle.
It's 4-1.
What
It's
a
4-1. It's just way too easy.
lethal piece of finishing.
Bielsa and his team, they don't know how to defend.
Tremendous goal.
Bearing in mind, it is on Ultimate as well. No sliders.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that
Nice ball up the line
Just
by
ready for your
Bruno.
teammate to
I
get
just
on the
smash it
end.
into
And
the
the
box
finish is
and
clear.
Rashford's just there to
Just
volley
makes
it.
it look so easy.
It's a good start to the season. I like the way we're moving this ball around. It's very structured. Normally when I start a brand new save, the players are sluggish. The passes don't come together. I think not doing the pre-seasons helped me with the sharpness. But there we have it. That's the first win of the season.
Yes, Derek,
4-1
that's
at
exactly the
home
start you want.
to
Yes, one or two
our
players
main
looked a bit
nemesis,
tired towards the
Leeds
end,
United.
but
Well,
that's
one
to
of the
be
main
expected.
nemesis.
Overall, I thought it was a really good display.
So we're going to go into this game unchanged. We got Southampton next. Yeah, we're away from home in St. Mary's. I just need to get back-to-back wins to start this series off perfectly. 6 out of 6, let's go.
Hello and a warm welcome to the South Coast. We find ourselves today at St Mary's Stadium. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Southampton.
Football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
So we kicked off now. We're playing Southampton away from home with an unchanged team. Just trying to figure out the main first 11, the main lineup. So far, no one's really put a foot wrong. They all fit the system. They all seem to be following every instruction. Except Wan-Bissaka, actually. He's been out of position a couple of times. Oh, that's another poor tackle. This referee's not going to give anything as well. Probably hit it. Yeah, I'm going to hit it. Oh, it's on target as well. Quite an impressive shot. I'm going to come away with the ball now. See Sancho making a run. I pick him out. Is he going to get to it first? He has. Jadon Sancho. Oh, he's lifted it over the keeper, but it's clipped the top of the post. The crossbar, sorry. I didn't add too much power, specifically because this game is a bit inconsistent with how much you have to do with the lobs. He's not a terrible finisher as well. You would expect that to be 1-0, but we're going to get more chances. Wan-Bissaka's always making overlapping runs. See if he's quick enough to get back though. There's Ronaldo into Sancho. He has Walker-Peters on him. Wiggles away, finds space, and Rashford puts it into the bottom left corner and makes it 1-0. What a hit. This is what I mean. I have to move the ball a lot quicker. Jadon Sancho is an exception. He's really quick on the ball with his dribbling.
Well, here's the replay.
But the cutback, it was perfect. Perfectly timed, perfectly weighted. I just drill it into the bottom left corner. So that's us. We're in the lead now. Now it's just time to double up. Can't sit back and let them hit us on the break. Sancho just manages to creep away from Nathan Redmond. I'm just waiting for the honeymoon phase to wear off. We're moving the ball around really well. Everything seems to be going right. It's only a matter of time until injuries creep in. Players start acting out.
Possession and patience, the watchwords.
Switch of play there.
Jadon
Oh, here's
Sancho.
Sancho.
A deft clearance.
I was expecting Sancho to allow the ball to drop to his feet, then dink over the top. I didn't think he was going to try through ball it with his head.
Stuart Armstrong.
Take the ball off him. We're failing to get this
Well,
ball
they want
cleared.
that equaliser,
Eventually, they're
but
going to
nothing
score.
remains
Well done by
certain.
Ely.
Well, they no longer have the ball.
Comes across and heads it clear.
Well, the stoppage time situation. 1 minute here.
So yeah, that's pretty much it for the first half, I'm guessing.
Alan
Yeah,
Wan-Bissaka.
that's it. So we're going to half time, leading 1-0 away from home.
Well, one thing we'd have to say about Marcus Rashford in that first half.
Interesting results elsewhere. Wolverhampton are beating Tottenham 2-0 at home.
Well, that should be a really good game between
See,
two
one thing I like
teams
about
in
these
a great
tactics that
stadium.
I've done,
And options in the centre.
not only that they're different, it's like every player seems to be responding to each instruction correctly.
And the counter-attack is
My
on.
players are
Options
pressing.
available.
Oh wait, oh, I should have played it in the gap a lot earlier. I was waffling too much. But yeah, we're pressing on time, pressing at the right times, and we're dropping back at the right times, which is important. You don't need too many players out of position, especially when you're playing against the Southampton. They have Shea Adams and Adam Armstrong. They're really quick strikers.
Defending from the front. A really sumptuous ball. Strong hand on that one.
Oh my God!
Free kick awarded.
Did that even touch his hand? Let's see this replay. Oh, come on, man. What kind of animations are these? Why would he do that with his hands? Like some weird tooth fairy wiggle. Like, why would he just jump up? The ball's right there. You can see where the ball is. Why are you leading with your hand? Oh, I saved it with my leg. De Gea's actually saved it with his leg. David De Gea pulls off a penalty save and catches it straight after. There's a Ronaldo. Sloppy ball into Rashford, but it will do. Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho, and that's 2-0. So 2 minutes ago, we were looking like dropping the lead, and now we've gone and doubled it at the other end. So my changes are being made, like I said. Sancho's off, Fernandez is off, Greenwood and Van der Beek is on. Aaron is on. Aaron. Same English. The ball's booted out the field.
Armstrong. Moving it forward.
We have slowed down in the second half.
Credit to the defending.
In terms of even the tempo of our passing, passes are a lot slower.
Well, as we approach full time in this one, Stuart, no
Try to
escaping
speed
the
it up.
conclusion that United are bossing this.
Well, they've controlled most of the game, haven't they? They're 1- and 2-touch passes.
I like the fact that Ronaldo, even though that's like it's not his instruction, I like the fact that he comes deep to receive the ball and help out when there's no options. So I've slipped Rashford in behind, smash across the face of the box, and it's an easy catch for McCarthy again. He hurls the ball out really far. Southampton, they looked like they were about to counter, but they took way too long. We've got all our men back now. It's Elyounoussi. Cuts in on the left foot, plays it toward Prowse. And Bailey, the idiot. He's done it again. I always try to give Bailey a chance, but every time I play with him in Korea, he does dopey things. He concedes penalties by handling the ball. He doesn't block shots correctly. He's literally handled the ball again. So Ward-Prowse, I'm not too sure if that's going to count as his goal, but his shot is deflected off the hand of Bailey. And now they're back into the game as 2-1. So I'm going to make a change for the last 8 minutes. I'm going to take Bailey off, bring on Maguire. It's better to be safe than sorry. This guy's having a bad game. He was fairly tidy on the ball and he was decent until he conceded that penalty.
possession and frustrate their opponents. Scott McTominay.
I mean, the central defender position is up for grabs. Like whether I go in the market and sign someone,
We've entered the final 5 minutes.
just know Varane is a permanent stay.
Crossing possibilities.
Someone would have to play next to him and complement his attributes. Trying to counter, and there we have it. 2-1 away from home, 2 wins in a row, 6 out of 6.
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
So we managed to grind out well, the first victory wasn't our grind out, we smashed them 4-1. But this match was a bit of a grind. We worked hard to get into attacking positions. They were quite defensive though, because they were trying to hit me on the break constantly.
Play was outstanding as well today.
So yeah, this is how the table looks at the moment. Obviously, it hasn't taken its shape because it's only 2 games. But yeah, pretty much all the big teams are where we'll expect them to be. We've got a few calm teams around 5th place, which is Wolves, Everton, Newcastle and Aston Villa down the top half of the table. West Ham, they started off 50-50. They've lost 1. Wait, they haven't even played, sorry. I'm reading it wrong. They've only won 1. They've only played 1 as well. Arsenal, they've won 1 and lost 1. So yeah, they're the 50-50 teams. So such as Burnley, Crystal Palace and Watford, they're also like that as well. Leicester City only have a point on the table at 14th. So the bottom 3 at the moment are Norwich, Spurs and Leeds. Spurs, back-to-back losses. That's what I was trying to avoid. So yeah, we're doing well in that aspect. So thank you for coming over into this career mode. I know it's hella inconvenient. Some people already immersed themselves into the other one and basically gotten used to some of the players. I built an attachment with some of the players that I signed on the other one, but we're not going to make any more mention of the other one. We're going to stick to this one and only focus on this one and be positive. But yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, drop some comments below like I said before, and yeah, I hope to see you in the second one.